Hello retro games and collectors, and welcome to a pickups video. This is my second video of the day, so we got my VR response from Metropolis. 3 questions. This is going to be, before I show you what I got on front car boot sale today, which I've done pretty well, as well as what I bought online, as well as an Xbox One game, and a Atari 2600 game as well. Just give you an update, there will be a Maya video next week. It'll be more like artwork, like 3D artwork. There might be, I might animate, I might not, don't know. But there'll be some sort. I'll put some music to it as well. I've got that, and the future. What I'm planning on doing in the near future is rig up characters in Maya like Bucky O'Hare, and characters like from Monkey Island games, and also Tomb Raider and Metal Slug as well. I'll either rig the characters up and put them in either in 3D, or I might go old school like pixel, that type. Similar to what Soulfilm Rental does is pixel art, but bringing that up. So I might do stuff like that. And I'm also, so I've got a few ideas in that, and I also, I wouldn't mind doing like a video. I know in the future, I know Daz Kalorak, I'll just say Daz, his name. I know he interviews YouTubers. Well, I'm tempted to do like an animated like video like here, and do like Cuba or Bucky O'Hare, and I could have them on my hand and animate and just take it into like Maya or After Effects and like animate it. Response. But I know when I do Bucky O'Hare, I'm gonna have to watch some old school cartoons, how he moves and everything. So I've forgotten how he moves. So because with animation, you got things like joints on the fingers, just like us humans, and joints here, and move them and record them. So anyway, I won't bore you to death regarding to that. So there will be like animation and stuff like that coming. I might be separate. Doing there might be another YouTube channel, but I don't know if I'm going to mention on this channel. I haven't put it yet, but it's going to be best way to put this. It's going to be I might be doing a website up, but much later down the line, and I've already got the name, and no one's got it, and I know because I had a look on GoDaddy. And both .co.uk and .com of the name what I'm looking at is available. So anyway, that's down the line, and let's get cracking. Right, first I'm going to show you what I got from Car Boot today. Now the first person I came to, a lady wanted 50p for 3 games. So the first one was definitely, I just bought it for a case. So I was trying to look if there's anything decent, and that is FIFA 11. The case is in good nick. I don't give a flying monkeys if the case is scratched or whatever. I mean the case. I mean if the disc is scratched, I don't care. I didn't even look at the disc. But the case is in good nick, and that's all I cared about. So that's a spare case. The next one up, which I'm gonna give it a go. And it's from the people who did Tom Clancy games, and it's Sum of All Fears, and it's complete. So I might give that a go, and if I don't like it, it's a spare case. Now the next game, which I was interested, I've heard a few people saying it's good, and it's made by Atari, and it's on the original Xbox, and it's Trans World Surf. I thought I'll give this a go. I've heard a couple of people say it's a pretty good game. So I'll give that a whirl, and if I like it, I will keep it, and if I don't like it, it'll be a spare case for the original Xbox. And then so that's from one seller. Then I found another seller, and he wanted only 50p as well. Only one game what interested me, and it's for the original Xbox, and it's Soul Calibur 2, and it's complete, and the disc is in minty condition as well. It's all complete. So I thought 50p, hell yeah, I'll have that. And then I came across, he's a reseller with his wife. I personally think he's a bit of a knobhead. Excuse my language. But his wife's alright, so I got this. I said to her how much at PS1 game, she said 3 for a fiver. Well, I got 4, plus I got 2 PS2 games, all for £6, and I offered it and she said she'll accept it. So first off, I'm going to show you the PS2 games. And the first one up, which doesn't have the manual unfortunately, and it's the last one I need in the series, and it's Onimusha 3. So, happy to have that. Looks like he got it from Cat, looks like he got it from Charity Shop. Just missing the manual, but I'll be on the lookout if I see it. So I'm happy to have the third one. I do have the first 2 already. So I think that pretty much completes the Onimusha. And the other one I got, which I'm interested in, I don't know if it's any good, but it seems to be highly rated in the magazine. Hey, need to look at that. And it's Vexx on the PlayStation 2. And this is complete. Pretty sure it's complete. Yeah, it is. It's complete. So I'll have to give that a whirl. Probably next week, because I've been playing an Xbox One game. I've been playing a lot. I'll show you in a minute. So I was happy to have that. Now the 4 PS2 games I got, and the first one up, which has little cracks in it, and it has got a little crack at the back. And the first one I picked, and it's Street Racer for the PS1. There's a little crack at the back. I thought, yeah, I'm having that. I know it's on the Sega Saturn as well. And my next one up, which is complete, I'm pretty sure, yeah it is, it's complete. Soul Reaver as well. So I'm pretty happy to have this. I remember playing this as well on the PlayStation 1 as well. I know this is really good. So I'm happy to have that back. It's like the, what's this, the classical version or whatever. Well, it's got the black label and stuff, but I'm happy with that, it's complete. It's in good nick. Now my next one, I was on to and fro between this one and Soviet Strike. They had Soviet Strike, and the case was a bit cracked and it'll complete. But this game what I've got's missing the manual, but the case is in good nick, and the game is a bit of a horror as well. So I end up picking this game, and it's on 2 discs, and the game in question is Alone in the Dark. I don't have the manual, and the case is in really good nice nick as well. I was to and fro saying, oh, so I only had like a tenner on me. Whoops, put it straight. So I was deciding between Alone in the Dark and Soviet Strike, and ended up picking this one. And this is nearly mint. There's only like one very minor scratch on one at disc, but apart from that, it's all in really nice condition. So I thought I'd pick that. And my last one up, which this was definitely a yes, and it's complete. And I've played the old arcade version. I've also played the Atari ST, which is part of this. And I haven't played the Master System version of it. And it's Gauntlet Legends, which is like, was it a sequel or whatever? And it's the classics version. So, and this is complete with manual. So I was happy to have that. I haven't played it yet, because I've only just come back from car boot. So I was happy to have that. So for £6, let's straighten these up a bit. So for £6, I got these. So I was happy in that. I was happy to have them. Now onto the what I bought online. Now if you're friends with me on Facebook, you know what I'm going to show you next. And it's an Xbox One game, and it is Rare Replay. And I got this from shop2.net. I had some credit on it. I paid about nearly £17 bang on. Now this not only has like games like Conquer Bad Fur Day, Banjo-Kazooie 1, 2 and 3. It's also got over 60 minutes of footage behind the scenes. Now I've already seen which you have to unlock, and every time you play a game you get like a token, and and once you get 5 you like level up, and that, as well as you get achievements. Actually, you get achievements just starting up the game. Actually, I was getting like 15 or 20 achievement points just for starting the game up. I've already played. I haven't played. Believe it or not, I haven't played Conker's Bad Fur Day, even though I was planning on buying it. But I was playing the Spectrum games from Rare, like Sabrewulf, which I remember playing that on the BBC Micro. So I've been playing that. I've also completed, from beginning to end, Battletoads the arcade version, and you can pick as 3 characters as well. And I've also played a bit of the NES version as well. But this is absolutely brilliant. And I've already watched 2 of the videos which I've already unlocked, and I've unlocked 2 more which I need to watch. And the first video what I watched, which you unlock once you get to level 2, which you'll soon get there. It goes behind the scenes, how Rare started and everything. It's like the history behind it and stuff. And the second video I watched was about Banjo-Kazooie and stuff like that, and developing, and about developing teams, and the character, that bird. One of the developer team, one of the developers wanted it to be a rabbit at first. He had an idea that he would have a rabbit in his backpack before but they stuck to the like bird. So I'm glad. I wonder how that would have worked out with a rabbit. I don't know how that would have worked out. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this. And also, I wonder if it'll the N6. Also, Conker's Bad Fur Day. I'll just move that a bit. Conker's Bad get words right. Conker's Bad Fur Day is the Nintendo 64 version on this. And before you start the game, it tells you about. It's got some like swearing and stuff like that. I know the intro's got a little bit of swearing. And I know the original Xbox version, I know they cut it out. So I'm happy they did the Nintendo 64 version. And the graphics, looks like they've tweaked the graphics. I would say it's a bit like if you're sticking like a Mega Drive into like a Retron 5 or something, where like boosts up the graphics, you know, so it looks decent on the HD TV. I think that's what they've done with these as well. And for like 20 quid, which is the normal price for this, I got from shop2.net, and they sell it normally about just under 18 quid. I used my like 60 odd p. I have to end up paying just over 17 quid for it. But yeah, so I'm happy to have this. If you haven't, what was I getting? I'm mumbling a bit. I wonder if the Nintendo 64 loose cat will go down in price with this being out. I wonder if that'll push the price down. And same with the original Xbox version. I wonder if the price will go down or if it will just keep rising up. Because the way I see it, if you've got an Xbox One or you're planning on getting one, why pay like £110, which I had a look what was the cheapest one going loose cat, and it was £110. And why pay £110 if you've got an Xbox One or you're planning on getting one in the near future, where you can just pick up for that. Pick up this for 20 quid or less. So yeah, and probably in 6 months' time you'll probably be able to pick this up for a tenner brand new. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this, and I hope Capcom does a similar thing, release all the arcade games and stuff onto a disc. Same with Namco and all them. I'd love to see them do it. Yeah, so highly recommend getting this. If you got an Xbox One, buy it. And I blame them Spectrum was taking up my gaming time. Because I've been playing mostly Spectrum versions. So that one is out the way. Now the next one game what I haven't played it, and I got it for free from YMCA Charity Shop where I volunteer. And it's the last one I needed, and it's Spy Hunter Nowhere to Run, and it stars The Rock. It's complete. I do have the other 2 on the PS2 side. I don't know if this is any good, if it matches up to the others. But as I was saying, that Rare Replay has been taking up the gameplay time, so I've yet to play this. And I've also got to play Dragon's Age 2, which I bought a couple of weeks ago on the sale. I only paid like, I think it was $2.99 or something like that. I've got to play that, and as well as the 2 free games where I've got part of the gold. That's Just Cause 2, I need to play that, which I got for free. And Metal Gear Solid 5, was it Ground Zero, which is, if you got an Xbox One, you're a gold man, you can download it for free, full game. I've got to play that as well, yeah. But yeah, so I'm happy to have that. Now my next game, I'll show that one. It's super cheap. I need to swap out the cases actually on this one. And it's a game, and I can't remember what else this series has been on. I can't remember if it's touched on the BC Micro or not. Can't remember for the love. I should have checked before I record this video. This game is quite cheap to buy, and I can see this series going up in value a bit over time. And I think I paid, what was it? I can't remember if I paid. I know I paid less than £2, and it's complete. And it's Tetsu Return from the Darkness. And this is a game I need to play. I haven't touched it, and I did, and it's complete. So I was happy to have this. So I've got a few games now. I'm getting behind on my games. What I need to play. I'm not fussed if I get them for free. Because I know, but the ones what I buy, I like to try them out at least, bare minimum. So I definitely need to play that game, definitely. I know I've got a bit of extra time next week, so I'm going to do that. Now my next game, now this one is starting to go up in value, and it's an original Xbox exclusive, and I got this complete, and it's Ninja Gaiden. Now I remember this game being like £1 odd. Now I'm seeing it now between like £3 and £5. I paid just over £2. I paid an odd number, like £2.19 or something like that, from eStocks, and they had 2 left, and as soon as I saw a price from that, so I know at eStock you are taking a bit of a chance if it comes with a manual or not. And I noticed, I don't know if eStock reserves the disc. I know the discs are like near mint. They're either mint or very near mint. And the disc in this is mint, and it's complete. Everything's there. So I was happy to have this. Finally, before the prices get too stupid. Oops, you have to excuse my language. And oh yeah. Next, I paid for an eBay purchase. Now, this eBay seller was selling this Atari 2600 game for about £4, and then it started off at £4.49, then he reduced it to it started off with £4 something, for either £4.99 or £4.49. Then he reduced it to £3.99. Then he reduced it again to £2.99, and it came with a manual, no box. And I thought, for £2.99 I'm definitely having it. And the game in question, and is Centipede for the Atari 2600. And it came with a manual. It's in black and white, and it's the original manual. I know there's a colour one as well. So for £2.99, hell yeah, I'm having that. And I've already cleaned the pins as well. And it's got a P. So yeah, and look at the artwork. Absolutely love the Atari. You can't beat that. Absolutely love the artwork. And I remember we used to, whoops a daisy. Whew, that's lucky. Dropped on my keyboard. Thank God for that. Whew, that's the first in my pickups video I've dropped something. So yeah, put that there. And I remember, I know when we had the Atari 2600 Junior back in the day, we rated out games like Centipede, and there was also others like Chopper Command, which is a bit of a shooter, Oink, which is from Activision as well, and Star Wars as well, the Empire Strikes Back, remember rightly. But yeah, look at them. I might keep an eye out for the colour manual actually, because I know I would like the colour one. But for £2.99, hell yeah, I'm having them. And that's it for now. I will be entering next week's YouTube High Score Challenge, as long as I have it on my original Xbox. I know I've got shooters on it, so and I'm pretty sure I've got the one, what we're playing. What we're playing? I have got it wrote down. Battle what? Carragher or whatever it is. I know I've seen some gameplay of it, and I'm pretty sure I've got it, because it plays, I'm pretty sure I've got it, because I'm pretty sure I've played it as well. Anyway, that's all I got to say in this pickup. Crikey, it's been over 20 minutes, bloody hell. Anyway, so I'll catch you in my YouTube High Score Challenge video. And my Mayo video will be up near end of the week. Oh yeah, and I've forgotten something else as well to mention in the update. I will be doing some Atari 2600 gameplay videos. Now if I can't set up this iPhone 4 round into next door, because we've got an old CRT TV widescreen there, what I'll have to do is play the Atari 2600 games through the emulator on my modded Xbox, original Xbox, but I'll only play the ones that I own physical copies of as well. So and also I'm planning on doing some recording of Sega Master System games as well. So stay tuned for that. So that's all I've got to say. Don't forget you're never too old to game. Keep on pumping those muscles. Hell yeah.
Goodbye, you sexy motherfucker.